Amazing stuff there. All right, 25 before the hour. Donald Trump now unveiling details on his tax reform plan, basically cutting taxes across the board, he says.
There will be a major tax reduction. It'll simplify the tax code. It'll grow the American economy at a level that it hasn't seen for decades. And all of this does not add to our debt or our deficit.
He says it's revenue neutral. Neil Cavuto, Senior Vice President of Business News, anchor of Cavuto Coast to Coast on the Fox Business Network, and anchor of Your World with Neil Cavuto here on FNC. His business card's a page and a half long. My, oh
I
my.
like it that way.
So you hear the deets, right? Reduces tax brackets 7 to 4 on screen for our viewers. Lowers tax rate on businesses to 15%. Eliminates taxes on those if you're an individual, less than $25,000 a year. If you're a married couple, below $50,000 a year. You like it or not?
Some parts I like. I don't like the fact, and I know I'm going to sound like Ebenezer Scrooge, Bill, but I don't like the fact that now we'll have, under his plan, 75 million households not paying any federal income taxes. And my view is I don't think they should necessarily pay the top rate, whether it ends up at 25 or what it is now, close to 40%. But I think everyone should pay something. It could be as little as 1 or 2 or even 3%. But I think everyone should have skin in the game. It's sort of like when someone treats you out to dinner, Bill, and you're not paying for it. If you're me, you order 3 appetizers on the Dom Perignon. So I think everyone, if they know they've got some skin in the game, they're going to focus more in the game.
Rush Limbaugh was on that last point. If you're not paying taxes, what's the incentive to work harder or make more money?
Well, I think he raises a point here because we've got such big entitlement issues and other spending issues that we all have a seat at this table. We all pay for a seat at this table, various rates, I grant you. But I think to establish, when you went through those 4 rates, that one of them is 0% sends a signal now that we're going to put the burden on half the taxpayers of this country to carry the whole load, and that's a problem.
Americans for Tax Reform. Grover Norquist. Right. I mean, oftentimes
he likes it. He
likes it, but oftentimes he's the first critic.
Right.
Well, why does he like this?
Well, I think he said that net, no new taxes are raised. Now, you could argue that in the Trump plan, and he doesn't delineate this, that he takes away some deductions or limits them for high-income folks like you. Now, the fear is that that's not going to really get more dollars out of Bill Hemmer. So, you know, someone like a Grover is saying, well, when all is said and done, it means that this is not only revenue neutral, but will lead to a boom, very Reagan-esque. These are among the sharpest declines in tax rates we've seen since that time, and that is not by accident. Donald Trump did this for a reason, to harken back to Reagan. So that this is something that the tax guys can live with. The problem is paying for it up front, because tax revenues do create a lot of revenue for the government.
And that's what he's banking on.
Right. In the short term, though, when you lose that tax revenue, you lose money. How is he going to get that money? By offering a tempting sort of a one-time tax on all that money that's held abroad, $2 trillion worth, 10%, let's say. That money comes home, more than pays for this. Presumably it pays for roads and bridges and infrastructure, which a lot of Democrats have been advocating, and gooses the economy. It's the one thing he says his opponents have not done, found a way to pay for those tax cuts up front. Donald Trump says he has.
I want to see that letter from Neil Cavuto that says, I win. Right? Because if you're not paying taxes, you send the IRS a letter.
I got a kick out of that.
I win, Cavuto.
I don't think I would do that with the IRS. You know, I don't think I win or just like, no. I don't know if I go
a little bit.
Lay low.
You're going to talk to Carl Icahn today, right?
Yes.
And he is a fan?
Icahn is a big Trump fan. He's a big fan of the fact that we've got to get an outside-the-box candidate. And he's obviously said that Trump is just that guy. He thinks a business titan should be in there because a business titan knows how to, bang cages. So we'll see.
We'll see that at noon, right?
Indeed.
I'll be watching. Noon to 2.
FBN,
right?
You don't get it. Demand it.
Hey, absolutely, for
whatever
sure.
You're
again
doing,
and again
stop
and again.
Yeah.
And I'll see you at 4 o'clock, and I'll see you on the cop tonight at 8 o'clock when you sleep in the office.
Sounds a little demeaning, but I still like it. Yeah.
I like you.
Okay, same here.
Thank you, Neil.
Okay.
Right on.